bugger! I've just realised it's the show tonight. I can't believe it. There's like 10 minutes to get ready. I need to find Belle. Let's get a shift on. Oh crap, we need a brew. Don't run with brew. Babe, what are you doing? We've got the show.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? 2 minutes.
Come on, what are you doing?
I said 2 minutes. You can't perfect this in less.
Right, come on, babe, we're late. Hello and welcome back to Cookie and Hayden's. I'm Car Boot Chris. This is Bargain Belle, my other half, and I'm a full-time reseller. Predominantly using eBay, but I do use other platforms as well. And Belle sometimes helps out. Just in case you're new to the channel, do you want to say anything at this point?
Hi.
Okay. I hope you're all well. I hope sales have been okay. We'll do some hellos in a minute. Got a new way of doing our hellos. We'll give it 1 second. But just to let you know what's on the show tonight before we do our hellos, we've got 3 oh-no's to do tonight. 3 oh-no's. One of them is Belle's, so hang around for that. We're going to talk about this current heat wave and how it affects your reselling business, your sales, your work ethic, stuff like that. I thought that was a good topic to do. We've got a mystery box auction to do as well. Another one, third on the trot.
Buses. Don't come at all, or 3 at once.
We've got a tiki update and the duck race at the end. Entries for the duck race are now closed. Yeah. Anyway, listen, we've been having this bit of a dilemma recently, haven't we, about the about all the hellos we do at the start. We've always really liked to say hello to everybody that we can in the chat, but it's getting quite a lot, and the hellos are actually taking like 10, 12 minutes.
Don't say we don't listen to the comments, see, because this was from last week. People were saying how we were going to have to start figuring out how to trim it down, because I think we literally spent about 15 minutes last week.
Yeah, it's too long.
Saying hello to everybody, which I'm happy to spend the entire session saying hello to everybody, because I like doing that.
But we don't want people to get bored. That's the thing.
Yeah, we don't want people to get bored. And hopefully we're not going to offend anybody now, because we're not going to get a chance to say hello to everybody like we always do.
But we've got a fun way to do it, hopefully. So
we can try it.
We'll try it this week.
We can try it and see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. We've nicknamed it 2 minutes of fame. Okay? So we've got 2 minutes.
Oh, who's alive and kicking in the chat?
Oh, yeah. Who's live and kicking?
Who's live and kicking in the chat?
You'll understand that in a minute. Anyway, so this is what we're hopefully going to do every week. We're going to do 2 minutes, see how many of you we can mention in that time.
See who gets into the 2 minutes of fame.
Okay, are we ready for the first ever 2 minutes of fame?
How do we know it's going to be 2 minutes?
Because the piece of music I have lasts 2 minutes.
Oh, right, okay.
Just over. Okay, are we ready, babes? You're doing the reading, I'm doing the clicking.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ready, set.
And we're off.
You've already waited 30 seconds.
Here we go.
Sorry. Santa Claus. You're not fast enough. Kevin Hawthorne. Come on, quicker. Quicker. Santa Claus. Hey, quicker. I sang up. Uncle Albert. Once Love Treasures.
A bit more life into it, Dave.
Belle's Craft Corner. You're not going fast enough. I need to
I can't
reel them
see.
up. Vintage
Come on.
Retro. All the sister?
Profiterole.
Profiteer. Who was it? The Monkey Thrifter. Sag.
Hang on,
Oh,
let's
no
see.
shift.
I can't get down quick enough.
DK. So, Max stuff. Oh, we were better the other way.
What way? We're going. We've done what?
Bang Dutch. You were shooting yourself.
I'm trying
Chris
to see.
Tyler.
I can't get down quick enough.
Jackson.
You're just reading names out. Just
this is boring.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. Can't you tell this was Chris's idea? Because mine was way better than this.
It wasn't my idea.
I can't do this, it's too slow.
Just carry on. Let's do it. Right, we've got John at YLM, we've got Gold Finds, we've got Bellboy Dan. Who else have we got? Easter Ray? Jason P. Smith is in. Evening to you, Jason. We've got Night Life. Maybe we need to put a bit more in between rather than just like using names out. I am, but I have to try and click names at the same time. They are domestic folks. Tom's Boutique. Who else have we got? Anne. We've got Joanne Noble. We've got 980 Cherry J. And I think we are there. We are done at 2 minutes. Hi, Brooke.
That was shit. That didn't
no,
work.
You were shit.
No, that
you were shit.
That didn't work at all. It's still going.
We'll put it on loop.
It's still going. Oh, sorry, folks. That didn't work. We should have test drove that somehow.
Well, I didn't think you'd just sit there and read a name out. You could have been a bit more lively about it.
The idea you gave
anyway,
me was it was going to be quick fire, like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, but I can't click buttons that fast. I've got to scroll as well.
We'll work on that. We'll work on
it. We'll get it right for next week. Let's see. Who else? We've got Chris Brixham. Hi, Chris. Is that a new name? Chris, are you actually in Brixham? That's the question. Because if you are, you're not far away. I'm Listening is a new name as well. And Oliver Ian says, I missed the first few minutes after watching that. But yeah, don't bother.
It was a shambles. It was absolutely shambles.
Laura says, just can't get the staff.
No.
I know.
No.
Useless.
No, we just...
we'll find a way to
normally
get
we
it right.
gel, and that wasn't gelling.
Yeah.
We need to find a way of making that more streamlined.
Maybe it's better if you read the actual comment out instead of just reading a name out, because then that gives me a chance to get to the next one. I'm so disappointed, Kathy says. There you go. We can't get everybody. That's the problem.
Kathy, we'll work on it.
We'll get it right.
I think we just go back to the other way.
What, and have 15 minutes of names? We can't do that.
No, we
can't do it.
We just do what we did last time, where I'll go down and just say the names really quickly. Sunny Brixham.
Yeah, nice. We was down there the other day. Where did we go? Sharks Point. Sharkham Point or something.
Yeah, Sharkham Point in St Mary's Bay.
There you go. Lisa says, yeah, it is too long when we do the hellos.
Yeah, but I think we need to do when I'm reading them off and I'm going down and not concentrate so much on flicking them all up on the screen.
I don't know. Let us know, guys. What do you think? Because I think sometimes putting your name up on the screen is better than us just reading it out. Yeah.
You can't do it quick enough. I think saying as many names as possible is the better one.
Okay. Didn't get a hello, I'm leaving, fix it, says. And now it's...
Everyone's used to getting a hello, that's the problem.
I know. Unsubbed guy says. Laura says you're looking good tonight.
Not gay. Oh, bless you. I don't mind if it's in a girly fancy way.
Super chat the hellos. That's a good idea. Yes. If you want a hello, send a super chat. No, we're not going to go down that route.
We're a not-for-profit YouTube channel.
I beg to differ.
Not from our fans, are we not?
I
don't even know where you're up to now. So,
Nicholas, I'm at the bottom of the chat. I just scooted down to the bottom. If you've got something that you want to talk about or mention, We've gone down to the bottom of the chat, so just put it back in. Nicholas says sometimes as you grow, you need to put aside your old ways.
I know, but it upsets me.
I agree. I agree to a certain extent.
I think it's hard for us because as much as we want to grow the channel and we want to get like, you know, more people watching, we've always said how much we like the personal side of being able to say hello to everybody and stuff. So it's a big step for us not to do that.
It is. We've maintained that for a long time, and but when you've got like 120 people in all commenting, it does take. I think we have taken 15 minutes in the past to say hello to people.
I think the bottom line is you're all going to have a few dodgy intros until we kind of figure out
we'll
what
get it
we're
right.
going to do.
We'll get it right.
They love it. They love it when we bicker.
Maybe
anyway.
At the end of the show, before we finish, we should do another test, but we'll do it your way, and I'll play the music, and you can just go down whoever's in the chat and see what happens. We'll have a little test before the end, because that's the only way you can test it is when you're live. You can't test it when you're not live.
True.
So we'll do it later on.
True.
We'll have a little test later on. Okay, Fletch One says, what did you think of Nick and Andrea's auction? Oh, I didn't watch it. I very rarely watch anything YouTube on like a Sunday night. We're kind of watching films and stuff, so not seen it.
That's one of the treasures is Belle being a social media butterfly this evening.
What does that mean?
I think they mean, because I'm normally a social butterfly. Tonight I'm a social media butterfly.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah, I get you. Ivy Julie says, it's good to be back. Had some technical problems. Had to apologise to customers and send out orders with apologies. Oh, dear. Well, at least you've sorted. Kathy says, I prefer everyone getting a mention. It's nice.
I know. We're going to have to find a happy medium.
We will. We'll sort it.
We'll have to find a happy medium.
Grow Roots says, how about saying, hi, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Super quick.
Just
say hello. We can all hear you. See?
Yeah. Katan says, just say hi all. No one will be offended. By the way, rolling up my eBay bags to the packing room. Oh, that's a little trick that you suggested that to me, didn't you? Ages ago. It said roll up the bags. Hi, Yorkshire.
Sick of opening that cupboard and I'm all falling out.
Cherry Jane has received her duck.
Woohoo! You see one for treasure lush ET figure.
Oh yes. It's nice that.
He's a cutie.
It's a necker. It's very nice. Look at the detail on it. It's great. It's got the little speak and spell, and it's got really nice detail on it. So probably a keeper, to be honest.
Bang Bang Duck says, I just tried to hello to individuals too much like hard work.
Guy King's got a point though. It is nice to have a lot of viewers. You know, it's taken us. How long have we been doing this live show for? 3 years? I'd say it might even be more.
We've been here 2.5.
I know.
So we were doing.
I bet it's 4 years. If someone wants to go back on our channel and let me know in the chat, how long have we been doing the live show? That's how long it's taken us to get to like this number of viewers, which is a long time. It's been a slow progress, mainly because the chat is our reselling chat is not a lot, so you know.
It's more of a social event.
Yeah.
It's more of a social event where anything can go wrong, and usually it does.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, we've got Nicholas Collette who's from Somerset as well.
Oh, right.
We've got a lot of. We've got a few locals in.
Where did you get ET? It's a necker, once loved, and I got it on Vinted actually.
Paul Fine says, does Chris play this music during lovemaking?
Yes.
And we have the same row going
fast. Going faster.
You're going too slow.
Boldfang says that auction last night was ruined by trolls. Sign this, sign that. Oh,
what auction?
Oh, is it the Nick and Andrea? Did they get a lot of trolls? I don't know. I wasn't able to watch.
Well, your auction last week was not great, was it?
Well, we had one. Yeah, last week's mystery box auction was won by somebody who had no intention of paying. Do you remember? Was it AYZ or something? Or AZY? They never contacted me, never paid. So we went down to the second highest bidder, which was Del Boy Dan. So big up to Del Boy Dan. Thank you for purchasing last week's mystery box.
Was that after this? Was it second chance bid that we were talking about on eBay last week?
We were talking about second chance and I had to use it.
Peter Ray said, hope that music's not copyright, but no, we tested it first.
I tested it. I uploaded a piece of it on video to see if it brought a copyright. So fingers crossed, it should be okay. It's the live and kicking music from the 90s. Remember the show? I thought it was good because we used the going live music for our intro and our outro. So I thought, well, live and kicking came after going live, so why not use that?
Oh, see, everyone misses me reading them out.
RJ's World made alive at last. Welcome, RJ's World.
Hope we haven't put you off though.
It's tough to get a balance.
Right. The background music is louder than Bella. Told you it was too loud.
Right. Okay, we can fix that because I wasn't sure how loud to do that. Tori said it's never 2.5 years since you moved. I know, crazy, isn't it?
March 2020. It was.
No. It's that long that Reseller Kid is now in his 30s. Probably, you're probably right there.
Yeah. Betty Bob said I would just start saying hello to the first 20 in or something like that.
Santa says, you know what would be super cool if the reigning duck race champion this week, Cherry Jane, got some sort of special avatar in the chat the following week. I don't think I can do that. I don't think it physically allows me to do anything like that.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I have no idea.
Interesting idea.
It'll be all right on the night. It's never all right. Problem with things on like Chris said, we did stuff with YouTube. You can't test it half the time. You've got to be live to be doing it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's difficult.
It's a good job. It's a good job we're used to making tips of ourselves, isn't it?
Del Boy Dan says, yeah, was great, Chris. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked your mystery box. We've got another one up for grabs tonight.
Did you see Santa's comment about it? He said, I bet I can write a script to pull all the people in the chat and pop them up in a cool graphic that scrolls by. Let me see what I can come up with.
Who said that?
Santa.
All right.
One of Santa's many tricks.
Lana says he was an obvious troll last week, which is a shame. Yeah, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt because you just never know, unless it's got a stupid name or, you know, something daft or he's saying silly things. And you kind of have to because it could be a new viewer that we've not seen before.
I'm listening says, can you please tell Dora I love her? So whoever Dora is, I'm listening. Loves you. Should we put balloons on for that as well? We need hearts instead of balloons. Yeah. It could be a new one where people want to come and declare the love to people.
Could we have the first Cookie and Hayden's wedding?
An engagement.
Let's not get them too far down the line. They'll be panicking now. There you go, some balloons there for you. Guy King says, I wondered why when I watch your stream, I think it's Saturday. Right, yeah. Yeah, the going live intro and outro. Thankfully, it's not copyrighted, so I'm able to use that.
We used to have it as our intro, didn't we, when we first started?
We've always had it. We've always had it.
Can't you tell Chris likes being nostalgic?
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to grow up.
Let's go back to the 90s.
He's like Peter Pan.
Gwaz says, I'm not a robot. I'm real.
He's a real boy, like Pinocchio.
Zippy says, I've just got blamed by a buyer for the postman leaving an item in her safe place, the garden bin. It wasn't there when she came to get it. She told me I got it to her too soon. She wasn't expecting it. Jesus. You can't win, can you? You cannot win sometimes. Mental. We
have somebody called Karen Woston second home, who's from Burnley. So hello from Burnley. It's hot there too, apparently.
Tori says you need to be a patron to get an avatar. Are you thinking of doing that? Oh, you mean the memberships? Is it the YouTube member thing that people can join into? And we're considering that, Tori. We're considering doing something about that. So maybe watch this space later on. I'm thinking about something. Maybe down the line.
Aaron Tibbet says he's Betty Swallocks anywhere in the chat.
Who?
Betty Swallocks.
What does that mean?
You know Betty Swallocks.
No, I don't.
It's fine. Betty Swallocks.
Swallow. Is this like this one that Lana's talking about?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Betty Swallocks.
Swallows.
Change the first letters round on both of them. Change the S round.
I can't do it. Let me write it down. What am I saying? Betty Swallow. Oh! Oh, sweaty.
God's sake.
I didn't know what you were talking about. How am I supposed to know what you're talking about?
It's not that difficult.
I've got no idea.
Oh, God. Well done on that one. That was a good one.
Blue Harvest says, do you switch on subscriber only chat? No, I don't know. Because there's a hell of a lot of people who watch who are not subscribers, believe it or not. Hell of a lot of people. No, I don't do that. Glamours has dropped in again. Hi, Glamours, and sent us $10. Thank you.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Oh, very kind of you. You've done that on a regular basis. So thank you very much. Don't forget, guys, go and check out Glamour's channel. I'm subscribed.
And can I just check, Glamour? Chris hasn't told you have to pay to come in the chat, has you? Just to make sure, because I wouldn't put it past him. It is perfect. It's free. You can come join us for free.
It is free. But thank you so much.
No,
it's very
super kind of
If somebody wants to drop Glamour's link in as a little thank you, go and check out the channel. It's very warm up north, Cherry says.
It's very warm down here.
Yeah, it is warm. Night's Life is in as well. Hi, Night's Life.
He's just saying hello to everybody as you go through anyway.
I'm just chatting to people.
Once Love says, where did you get your ET from? Where do you think he got his ET from?
It's from Vinted, that one.
Vinted.
From Vinted.
Buys everything from Vinted.
Well, I don't normally get much stuff like that from Vinted. It's normally like clothing, but yeah.
Fixit's pushing his luck there. He said less hellos equals more quality content. No, it just means we've got more time for the shit content that we throw at you.
We haven't done any quality content yet. 150 in, by the way. Thank you, everybody. Give us a thumbs up if you get a second. Belle's Craft Corner says, how's Cookie coping in the heat?
She's all right, isn't she? She's, to be fair, this house we have found.
You didn't have to say it, Richard.
This house we found doesn't get that warm. I think because, well, it's one of the positives with the fact it's a dark house, isn't it? The middle of the house doesn't seem to get a lot of light, so it doesn't seem to get a lot of heat. So we are lucky with that at the moment. It
does stay pretty cool. It's a good job, really, because I'm not putting that fan on all night. We can't afford it.
He won't let me have the fan.
I mean, Glamours is giving us $10. We might be able to put the fan on tonight.
Like 30 minutes.
for 20 minutes. I'll meet in the middle.
She's fine on the inside, but the minute she goes outside, she's dying, isn't she?
Yeah. That's why we're not really walking her in the middle of the day at the minute.
Have you got another snap?
Yes, I've just seen that, yeah. But by the way, Glamours is nearly at 1,000 subs. You've done really well there, Glamours. You've done that in fairly quick time, haven't you?
So, anybody that's in, go sub to Glamour now. Get her up a little bit further.
Yeah, let's see if we can get her over 1,000. The magic number 1,000. Thank you, George, for £5 there. Evening both. Bit late tonight. Grab a nice cold drink. Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
We'll put it towards the electric bill for the fan that Chris is going to let me have tonight. No, that's really nice of you. Thank you.
We'll technically use that at the weekend, and we'll have a drink somewhere, and we'll say cheers to George. Thank you, though. Very kind. Portsmouth is baking today. Says Lindsay and Alvin. The Dave says, make the most of the heat before the gas boiler goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when it's freezing, we don't have the heating on.
Belle says, I've got the fan on constantly at night, even in winter. I suffer from tinnitus. I'm the same, Belle. I've got, if that is, well, it is Belle because it's Belle's Craft Corner, but I was thinking it was Tam and Belle then. So
I think Belle said earlier that Tam was listening, but he's packing.
I've got bad tinnitus as well. What I tend to do is we put a bit of music on when we go to sleep, because do you get a bit of tinnitus as well? You get a little bit, but I get it really bad.
But we did go through a phase last year, didn't we, of using the fan instead?
Yeah.
Instead of the music, putting the fan on and finding that the noise of it and just help you go to sleep. So it's not only reselling advice that comes on this channel. How to go to sleep with tinnitus as well.
Yeah, come on, guys, let's get Glam over. Oh, she's on 992. She's almost there. 993. A lot of people have tinnitus. I don't really know where mine started at what point in life, but I think it was while I was in the cops. Whether it was having that earpiece in all the time,
yeah, possibly.
I don't think it was good for my ears. Maybe there's a claim in there. Hi, Tori. Tori sent us $8.99. So Belle can have the fan on for another 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Tori.
Thank you, Tori. That's so kind of you. We've had 3 super chats tonight.
I know, thank you.
That's mental. That's very kind.
We should argue more often.
I know. We need to have a full-on domestic. Well, not full-on because that wouldn't be right. But
you know what we need to do? I need to have another cream pie fight. Everybody loved that.
I know.
It was kind of like violent but funny.
Do you remember that, guys? It
was the charity, wasn't it? The Wackaday.
Mallet's Mallet. Maybe we should do it again.
Little Eric still insists when he comes round he wants to play Marret. Can't speak tonight. Mallet's Mallet. He's obsessed with the violence of it too.
Chris Tyler said, I watched a video that if you tap on the back of your head, it stops tinnitus. Yeah, fucking, I fell for that, didn't I?
That's it gone.
Chris, you owe me one for that. Have you got tinnitus at the minute?
No.
Once Love says, I've got a tin of tuna.
Oh, Emsdem said.
That was lost, by the way.
A tin of tuna. I wasn't listening because I was reading that Emsdem had said, can Belle just say hello to Johnny 40 Courts?
Oh, God. God, no. Glamour says, my son was a Marine and he has tinnitus now from all the live ammo. I can imagine that. Definitely, yeah.
I don't have it all the time like Chris does. Mine comes around when I'm tired and when I'm stressed. Those two things cause it. As I got home from work today and I was absolutely knackered and my ears were ringing.
Tiredness and stress a lot sometimes, isn't it?
Boldfine says, I've heard some exciting news about Z.
Oh.
What's that?
I don't know. Tell us.
Tell us. Oh, Z, tell us. Is Z here? Have we seen him?
Monkey 50 says, I've had tinnitus for years. Put it down to going and seeing live bands. Probably. 999. 999.
Woo-hoo!
Remember that? Remember 999, the show in the 90s? 999, where they reenacted real things and real emergencies. I just remember the theme tune to that. Right, anyway, let's get on with the show. Let's do an oh no. Let's start off with one of those. I just need to find the old VT.
Oh no.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Don't slurp. Oh, she's a slurper.
Does it on purpose. Does it on purpose. That's catching me out. What
Right,
am I
go
going
on.
at? My oh no.
Yeah.
He's scratching at things here and making me do oh no's. But I suppose it was in a way. But I order stuff off Vinted for myself all the time because it's super cheap and I love it. And I've been looking constantly for a dress for a party I'm going to. And I don't really do dresses, so it's taken me a number of cheap dresses to keep buying. So I saw one I really liked, and it was a £5, which I know is cheap. But I'm not called bargain bell for no reason. So I went on and I sent the lady an offer, and I sent her an offer of £3. Thinking, in my head, I was thinking, if she says no, I'm fine, I'll pay the £5, it's all right. Well, I got a decline back. I got a decline with the £5 back, which I wouldn't have minded, only it came with a message saying, don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, it basically was said, don't be rude. Well, that was it. I was straight away on my high. I was like, who the hell do you think you are? So yeah, so it ended up in a little bit of a tit for tat of me basically going, look, you know, if you'd have just sent me a reply back saying, no, I want £5, I would have happily paid the £5 for it. I said, but with that sort of attitude, I said, good luck with selling anything. I was like, because I'm not going to be buying it now. So then she replied back to me going, well, good luck trying to buy anything when you're testing people and trying to get the cheapest stuff you can off them and just being so rude. And I was like, get you.
Did she say it like that?
That's how I was reading it, because that's how it sounded. So I just replied back and I just went, well, actually, I buy loads of stuff off people. And I went, and I buy multiple items usually when people aren't rude. I went, but you're going to be the first person I'll be blocking, and then blocked her. So I don't know what her answer was, but I hope she was really angry at the other side of it. But I got off and I was telling Chris about it, and I was like, oh, this lady's just been so horrible. There was no need for it. And I went, at the end I went, but I really wanted the dress. I was more gutted. I ain't got the dress.
I said to her, shall I go and get it on my account for you if you really want it?
It had already sold.
Oh, right.
It had already sold.
She got owned. She got owned.
But what is the need, right? There is a function on there to ask for money off. Yeah. And if you don't want it, that's fine. Just decline. Just say, no, sorry, I want whatever. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But there's no need to be rude. I wasn't being rude. I was using the function that was on there.
Yeah, people should not be offended at offers. Oliver Ian said Chris would have offered 4. Yeah, probably would have, because I'm not tight like her.
It wasn't about being tight. It was, I just wanted to see if she'd let me have it for £3.
I'm just kidding. I mean, it's ridiculous, really, isn't it?
But point proven. I bought a dress yesterday. Yeah, the dress was on for £7, so I offered a £5 to see. She declined and then sent me an offer back of £6.70, which I know wasn't much of a discount. But the bottom line is, I was kind of like, okay then, and I just bought it.
Yeah.
No arguing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know what? Because when Belle told me about that, I kind of said, well, it's very similar, right? I don't know how you guys do it when you're at a boot sale, right? But it really annoys me to the point where I won't buy it. If you go to a stall at a boot sale and you make an offer on something, so they say it's £5, and you say, how about 3? And somebody is quite rude to you at a car boot, and they'll say, like, I don't know, like, no, it's £5. I want £5. It's worth it. You know, if somebody's like really harsh with you, like, then I just walk away. I don't even go and buy it. If somebody will say, oh, I really wanted £5 for it because I think it's probably worth it, and they're nice about it, then I'll just buy it. But it's when people like are abrupt with you when you make an offer, I just don't entertain that.
Do you know, I'd have even understood maybe if I'd have offered a 50p for a £5 item, you know, if it had been a really, really cheeky offer. But What's that?
Glamours, you don't have to do that.
What
But
the
thank you
hell?
so much. You really do not have to do that.
1,000.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Balloons.
That's great though, isn't it?
We need balloons, but you really didn't need to give us any money.
Thank you, and well done to Glamours to getting 1,000. It feels like she's got there really quick, so that's a real good sign for your channel.
And thank you to anybody in the channel that has just subbed to get Glamours up there.
Yeah, cheers everyone. But you don't have to. You don't have to do the super chats, but it is so much appreciated. We'll use that. We'll have a meal or something on that. $25 that can buy us a slap up meal.
It's having the fan for 2 nights.
Oh, that's snow. Sorry, it's not snowing.
Could do with some snow.
That's great. Excellent. The power of YouTube.
They'll try to go up against a Karen.
Yes, you're not going to win that one.
How dare you want to get something cheap?
You know this Karen thing where everyone says,
idea.
"Where's it come from?" That where everyone says, "Oh, why are they such a Karen?" I feel sorry for. I really feel.
we got any Karens in the chat?
Is anyone called Karen in the chat? Because you must be annoyed at this whole Karen thing. It would proper annoy me. Belle says Tam got offered £5 for something that was 49. It happens all the time.
See, but did you send a message going, "Don't be rude"? No.
I bet he did.
Lindsay and Alvin have put typical Karen on Vinted.
Another super chat.
Aunt
Boo.
Boo.
Thank you so much. Everyone's so generous tonight. Well, it must be something in the air.
We definitely need to round more often.
Really appreciate that super chat.
Thank you.
Let us know if we can shout anything out for you, or
if you've got a channel that we can get shared.
Channels, Instagrams, anything like that. Drop a comment. We'll get it shared. Why not?
This like said, everyone's saying Vinted is full of Karens. Do you know what? That is the first time I've ever had anybody. I've had people decline offers before, which is fine because you don't want it, you don't want it. But I've just never had anybody be rude to me like that. But tell me I'm being rude, and I'm just like,
no need for it, is there? There's no need for that at all. Chris says Krillin's in the house, so Rob is in somewhere. I've not seen him. I might have missed him.
Krillin. Oh yeah, long story short.
May get you knowing everybody's names. Bloody hell, times have changed. My
one and only job is to look at the chat.
It's worth remembering, guys, that Krillin, aka Rob, aka A Long Story Short, is starting up some lives. Here's a shout out for Rob. He's starting up some live shows on a Sunday, I think. So that could be worth looking out for. At least give it a go. Try and get a few people over to that.
You see, Once Love Treasure said I had someone wanting 50% off a £55 pair of shoes, then asked if I could make the global shipping any cheaper as well.
Jesus.
We all love a trier. We all love a trier.
Little Steve says, feel bad for the Karens, but seriously check YouTube.
What is it? We need to look into this, don't we?
I know. I need an answer. Why? What is this Karen thing all about?
Ivy Julie Harvey said a customer bought a designer dress for a £5 off Vinted with a price tag of $385 still on the dress. I was jaw-dropping shocker.
Who was that?
Ivy Julie Harvey said a customer bought a designer dresser for a £5 off Vinted with a price tag of £385 still on it.
Right.
Stuff does go really cheap on Vinted.
Vincent says, evening all. Belle, you rude person. Oh my God. What happens if that person was a subscriber?
Well, do you know what? If they are, I'm not going to apologise because you were the one who started that. All I did was put an offer in, which was fine. So if Chris has just lost a sub from that, it's one I'm not bothered about losing.
Oh, we have got a Karen here. Or Caron.
Oh, yes.
Caron.
Yes, this is up north, where I said. Burnley, not Burnley.
Bolton.
Burnley. Was it Burnley where you said you were from? I can't remember. My memory's not that good.
Yes, no idea where it came from, says Caron.
We were saying this the other day, weren't we? Like, obviously, we didn't query it enough to go and Google where this thing came from about Karens.
Hi, Sam's Adventures. Tam counted at 49.98. Good one. Cherry says, I think it came from the States, a Karen thing. The Karen thing.
There's got to be who is Karen? Who and what did she do to get so much negative feed?
I know. Tam's having a break from packing. Santa says a male Karen is called Brad. A Brad. Stop being a Brad.
Doesn't sound quite the same.
No, it doesn't work, does it?
Being a Karen, does it?
Fletch one says, have you had a shit offer and the message it's for Timmy, he saved up his spending money? I've not had that specific message, Fletch one.
You have a few where they're asking
I have lots
about charities and stuff.
I have a lot that say they're from a charity, or kids, kids something or other.
They want something for the kid, and
yeah,
it's the most they can afford.
Yeah, stuff like that. If I can do something, I will do it.
So is Aunt Boo to give us the other Snapchat? Is that to do with?
Have I missed it?
Is she to do with you, Glamour's Closet? Because Glamour's Closet has put it's Aunt Boo and I's way of saying thank you.
Oh, I get you.
So Aunt Boo and Glamour's Closet.
Yeah. I didn't recognise. I didn't spot that. Okay, thank you guys. That's so generous. Flipping L says someone on Vintage just offered me £10 on a £12 dress. Was that you?
Not at this present moment, but I would have done.
You're going to take £10 on a £12 dress, though, aren't you? Please tell me you're just going to take that offer. You'll probably never get an offer again on Vinted. It seems to be people find your stuff immediately and then never find it again.
Yeah, Aunt Boo's put there. Thank you for the love to Glam's Closet.
Oh, thanks. Very kind. Oh, here we go. The thrifting Karen. Yes, I'm a bona fide Karen. Makes me not want to say my name, especially to youngsters. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? Proper weird.
I'll have to Google and have a look what it is.
Let's see if I can get to the bottom of the chat.
Monkey Fish said his sister's called Karen. Del by Dan says, what have I missed? My phone locked up.
Not much. We're just talking about Karen. Aunt Boo says, Karen used to be perfectly a good insult for an over-complainer and the speak to your manager type, but now some people use it to insult any woman who complains.
So I don't know. I still like it, though.
I just feel bad for all the Karens, all the real Karens. Let's talk about this current.
Hang on, you've got oh no's that you haven't done.
I know, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to spread them out. I'm not doing them one after the other. That's a waste.
But that's for Lana, that isn't it? Lana is going to make you wait. He doesn't like it when you demand oh no's.
What do you mean?
Because normally she does.
I did pre-warn Lana that there was one oh no from you at least. She didn't realise it was three down. So let's talk about the heat wave that we've got at the minute. It's boiling, isn't it? Right. So what I want to know is how's it affected your sales over the last few days? And also, how's it affected your work ethic? Because when it's so hot and sticky and muggy in the house and stuff, does it affect how many listings you're getting done, how much work you're getting done? Give me your opinions, your views. If you're in the States and it's hot all the time where you live, then tell us how you deal with it. Because obviously there's people who live in places like Florida and other hot places. And obviously they have to deal with working in heat all the time. But here in the UK, we get it for a month or two in the summer where it can be like at the moment, this is a heat wave for us, I think.
I know we do is moan and complain and die.
We want it hot. And then when it's hot, we moan about it. So today, I think here it was about 27, 28 degrees centigrade. Which is hot for us.
And I had all 4 fans on in the office all day.
There you go. So my sales have been probably below average for the last 3 days. Saturday, Sunday was not great days, but there weren't 0 sales days. And what I did notice is on Sunday night, my sales picked up a lot. So it's like, okay, everyone's finished in the garden, they've had the barbecues, they've been to the beach, and on Sunday night, everyone seemed to sit down and go on eBay. And I had a flurry of sales on Sunday night, which was nice to catch up a bit. So let me know how it's been for you with this hot weather.
Just going back to Karen's, somebody said apparently there's a Karen cafe that you can.
Yes,
go
I've
to
heard of it. Where they insult
They
you
go and
constantly.
insult you.
Yeah, I've seen something on Facebook about that.
Why would you want to go and be insulted somewhere? I don't get it.
Gwaz is just pointing out that he's not a seller at all. He does like to collect weird and strange things. Okay, not everyone here is a reseller or a seller.
Some people just come for the company.
Okay, here we go. So Fletch one said, yeah, I didn't do much today. Chris Tyler said, I had a quiet weekend, but good sales today. I've been painting and kept taking breaks to sit it out. Armsy has had good sales for a few weeks. That's good to hear. Night's Life, odds and sods, but nothing great. Lindsay says, had a nice sales weekend, but things have been quieter in general. I think that's true for a lot of us. Nicholas says, are you old enough to remember when someone kick off and you would say that they were having a Wendy? I don't remember that. What? So if someone kicked off and you'd say that they were having a Wendy. No, I've not heard of that one, Nicholas. Maybe that was a little bit before.
I know, and
before my time.
I was about to say where you're from, but Nicholas, you're in Somerset, aren't you? So yeah, just about remembered that.
Tonk says weekend was rubbish, but today's been good so far, doing 10 a day, 7 days a week, regardless of weather. So yeah, listing wise.
Vincent, you can't do me like that. He said, on another story, my wife got offered £5 on a dress last week from a very rude person on Vinted. That would have worked, only I offered him 3.
Maybe he's just saying. Maybe he's just saying.
No, he's done an upside down smiley face.
Oh, right.
He's trying to have me.
Secret Carper says, yes, listings suffer in the heart as I've got a full-time job and can't be bothered. No, I do get that. I understand that. But at least you're not reliant upon it. Lisa said that she sold next £35. No, she got a £35 profit on a hoodie on Vinted. That's good. That's good. Monkey Thrifter, with the heat at the office, I've done my packaging, then taken pics, came home and listed, but not a bad weekend for sales. So people don't seem to have had a bad weekend really at all. George says sales have been slow. Sold at 2 car boots over the weekend, and as I have next week off my full-time job and didn't do great, too hot for people. Also, a lack of motivation to list.
Aunt Boo says, I wonder if people in the UK love the sound of American accents as much as we love yours. How can you love the Northern accent?
Well, maybe she just means
the British
accent.
British accent.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
I like some of the American
accents.
Yeah.
I'm not able to distinguish accents much in the US. So if someone spoke to me, I might recognize a New York accent because that's quite distinctive. Like Krillin, he's from up there, isn't he? He's got that. It has like a distinctive sound to it, but I'm not sure I would recognize someone from Florida. I don't know if they have a distinctive accent. Maybe the deep South, you probably would notice. California way, that side, maybe a little bit different. But other than that, I would struggle to say, oh, I know where that is in the States. But in the UK, I mean, it's probably because we live here. We know accents because we've lived here all our lives. But in the UK, it feels like it's much easier to distinguish. But maybe that's just because we live here. See What You Buy says sales have been down a few days. Hope it's to do with the weather. Yep, hopefully. Catan says I've been waking up at 5 a.m. and starting work. 5 a.m. I must say, though, when you do get up at a really nice early time, you do seem to get a lot more done.
How would you know?
Well, the odd time that I do. I aim to get up at 7 most days.
On days where we're in work, I'm always up first.
Yeah.
Always.
Cherry says, I run the social media for a small business and our engagement has tanked. Maybe people are not on it, are they, at the minute? Brooke says, struggling to list with the heat at the minute. Kathy's no sales at all today. Sorry to hear that. 31 up north today. Yeah, that was a hot one today, wasn't it?
It's been that warm. I managed to get Chris in the sea for the first time this year, albeit he was wetsuited up as well.
Not the fucking Caribbean, babes.
Tell you what, you didn't need a wetsuit, but he was wetsuited up.
I did, and I was still freezing.
And he was still whinging because he didn't have gloves on and his hands were exposed.
Next time, I'm getting some wetsuit. Is there such a thing as wetsuit gloves? Right, I want some wetsuit gloves because that my hands were. I was like, I thought they were going to drop off.
And I was in a costume.
I don't know how you did it, to be honest.
It was lovely.
It was freezing.
It was lovely.
We're all right after a bit. Once you've gone numb and you can't feel it anymore, it's fine after that, you know, because you're starting to go into shock at that point.
It was nice.
Stu Mandry, hi Stu, hit 30 degrees here today, got stuff packed and posted early morning, listed 6 things and had enough. Don't blame you.
Well, that's what we kind of did Friday, didn't we, when we went
we went
swimming?
Out
Because
Friday.
I already had half a day booked for something that ended up getting cancelled. So I just had half a day free, and you just decided to pack up early, didn't you? We took ourselves off for a swim.
Yeah, we went off down to the beach, had a swim. TK says 2K week in tat sales was quite good. That's good. Tea sales are down as always in the summer. Yeah. Makes sense. Haggis says, so hot, I'm doing 1 listing an hour. At least you're doing some. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Having a paddy, that's it, Chris. Yeah, that's more of a term that I'm aware of.
Lisa said she had to stop today. She was steaming clothes and it was hot.
Ooh, yeah.
I hate straightening my hair. You end up coming out of that sweating bucket because of the heat. Never mind steaming clothes.
Bang Bang Duck says, I can't find any tiki. It's winding me up and the heat isn't helping. Keep looking. You've got to find something. Del Boy Dan says, sales have been good at weekend and today. I don't like it when there's no breeze. Just have to get on with it. Don't sleep well in this heat. Maybe you need a fan, Del Boy Dan. Have you got a fan?
I mean, I have to admit, I've barely even been outside today. I've literally walked from the car to the office, from the office to the car, and then I sat in the garden with you for 10 minutes while I ate my tea, didn't I? And that was it.
Zippy, I would rather have a low offer than no offer. It shows there's some interest. Yeah, I've had a couple of low offers. I've had a few sales today, not massive sales today, but today's not over yet.
Nicholas says he's had a couple of sales on Friday, nothing on Saturday, and 4 on Sunday.
Okay, don't lick my feet, please. I've got me toenail.
Never mind. Stop it, Cooks.
Stop it.
Spaceman Baby said sales yesterday were rubbish, 0 sales, a bit better today, done $7.99 with free postage.
And Peter Ray says, was in Eastbourne last weekend, was hot but a lovely breeze, came back home Sunday and straight away noticed the heat. Sales have been poor. Oh, just keep going, Peter. You don't, it's just that. That's what happens, isn't it, when it's hot?
Not a reseller, just a guy maker come here for all the laughs and good people. We have a few people.
We have a
few people that we did this one before we asked, and I'd probably say half the people that come in are not full resellers or, just dabble in it.
Z in his shop said, can't grumble, heat did bring a lot of people out though, and we saw a bump in our weekend shop sales. Okay, that's good. People out and about buying stuff. Z, I hear there's something that, is there something that we need to know?
I know.
Somebody mentioned in the chat, who was it before?
I can't remember.
Someone mentioned that Z's got some big news. Is this something that is on a video or what?
I mean, it could have already been answered and we could have missed
it. I might have missed it.
Jason Bader says his daughter-in-law is from Tennessee. You can't understand a bloody word she says.
Yeah, strong accent. Chris says, I like the Somerset accent. Yeah, it's a bit farmerish, isn't it?
That's how I thought people in Devon were going to sound.
Yeah.
That's how I thought people in Devon would sound, but people in Devon just sound really posh.
Hmm.
And then you have the Somerset accent, which is like up in the hill sort of accent.
It's Farmer Giles, isn't it? Farmer Giles.
And then you've got the Plymouth accent, which is a very sort of strong accent as well.
But Devon doesn't really seem to have much of an accent.
No.
Tommy says New York and North East, then the South are the easiest. Rest are inbred mixtures. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I was at. Like, and obviously, I think I can recognise New York quite easily, and like the deep South. But the rest is very hard to tell.
Like Capital Bolton was mega busy due to the weather.
Good. Laura R says Chris doesn't speak English. Who says Adidas?
He also says
Adidas.
He also says batteries and Haribo.
Yeah, it is Adidas, by the way. That is the correct way to say it. And also the correct way to say Haribo is Haribo.
Tom and Bell says, question. Chris and Bell, we have been stuck on 640 subs for ages. How was it for you after 60 videos, if you can remember?
Oh, God.
Been struggling for motivation a bit to record recently.
Hey, it's a difficult one, guys. Stuck on 640. You just got to plow through it. Sometimes you kind of hit a plateau until you get some new subs. It's very hard. It's not easy. I mean, if there's anyone in the chat not sub to Tam and Bell, come on, let's give them a bit of a.
See if we can get somebody else.
Let's give them a bit of a lift and a bit of motivation, because it can get demotivating if you're struggling on the subs. Well, you go like, even now, like, I mean, we're on what we're on now, about 8.5. We're approaching 9,000 subs now, but even now we have weeks where we plateau, and even it makes no sense because we're still releasing content, but it's just
you do churn videos out.
Yeah, it just plateaus sometimes. But you just have to keep working through it. And don't forget, the more content that you have, the more videos, right? Those videos still get found. So as you add videos to your channel, it kind of accumulates, and you get more historic views, and you get more people finding old videos like years down the line and subscribing based on a really old video. So the more content you've got, the better.
Well, like me, a new video will pop up, and then before you know it, you've gone down a rabbit hole of watching all the 100 videos that somebody's got just to see what else there is.
If anyone wants to post Tam and Bell Sells channel in the chat, let's give them a bit of a motivational boost. Let's do another oh no while we're waiting.
Nicholas said he had to invest in a very small storage unit at the end of last week, £50 a month. Not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how big it is, I suppose, but it doesn't seem bad. Lisa says she's getting solar panels. She didn't have them in time for all this sun. Yeah. We used to have solar panels on our old house. We'd be quids in now if we still had those. They don't say Haribo like that on the advert. Well, that is the way you're supposed to say it. Nafanify. Right.
You said it wrong. You said it wrong 3 times.
I know. Never mind. I didn't say Haribo wrong.
Oh no.
So a little bit of an oh no happened to me. I sold a large bundle of Pokemon cards last week, like maybe Thursday or something. I posted them out Friday, and they arrived today. I got a message from the buyer to say that he was expecting a folder of Pokemon cards with it. And it's because I've had these Pokemon cards for so long, I'd actually, when we moved, I must have put the folder on the Pokemon cards in 2 different places in the stock room because I forgot that they were together. So I ended up, I forgot to send the folder out cards, so I had to send them out separately today. So it cost me another £3 odd.
Yeah.
So a bit of a mistake. I didn't really. If I'd have looked at the photograph properly when I was packing, I would have seen the folder. But I just took it for granted that it was this pack of Pokemon cards. So if you need to learn anything from that, when you're picking your orders, make sure you've got everything that needs to be in that order. Have a check, even check every photo just in case.
It just shows
Bit of a cock up.
even the most expertise.
I would not
reseller.
say that I'm an expert.
I know. I was trying to think.
Anyway,
I was trying to think of a word that could describe you.
While we're on a roll, let's do.
Oh no.
Okay, so here's the last oh no. Right, okay. You might have seen it on a recent video, I sold a ceramic telephone, like a retro vintage telephone, and sold it no problem. And I got a message from the buyer who sent me a link to a video on YouTube to show me how to package it correctly. A link to a video on YouTube where
they weren't happy with how you packaged it then.
Oh, I hadn't even received it from me.
Oh, right.
Before I sent it.
Oh, right, okay.
Before I sent it, they're telling me how to package it, and they sent me a video of someone packaging like a typewriter or something.
Have you learned something?
I've learned how to package a phone now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Line like Vinted said, the flying ants have been out. We've got them too.
Yes, they have.
And with flying ants comes swarms of seagulls.
Yes.
Literally, Chris was sat in the garden the other day, and I looked out and I went, "Chris, look up," and he was like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Chris, look up," and he was like, I was like, "Look up," and he looked up and he was like, "Fuck!" and come running in. There was absolutely hundreds of seagulls just swarming around the top of the house. But yeah, that was because of the flying ants that they wanted for tea.
Another super chat, Laura. Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Get an English dictionary. That mean I can't put it towards having the fan on?
Adidas. That's what it says. Adidas. How are we getting on with Tam and Bell? People going and subbing them? Come on, guys. Some would say no, yeah, probably.
Oh, highly do have despite the oh no with the technical problems, they've now made £76. Woohoo!
Oh, good.
Well done. Well done. Nespresso has joined us.
Tommy says premieres are treating as a live stream. Tom and Bell, look, when it's over, it will say streamed. And something that you'll notice that I really don't do on our channel, I don't do premieres. And this is why. What happens is, and maybe Tommy's leaning towards this, is that when I premiere a video, it never tends to reach the same numbers, like viewing wise. And it doesn't seem to get suggested by YouTube when you check your analytics, which is important, guys. That's another thing, Tom and Bell. Check your analytics on a regular basis on videos. Look at the ones that are doing well and the ones not doing well, and see what the analytics are telling you, because all the information is there to help you. But when you premiere a video, and maybe it's like what Tommy says, that it's treated as a live, it never does as well, just for whatever reason. So that's why I don't premiere videos. I used to do them, but I don't anymore. There was an obvious difference. Like at the weekend, I released a usual car boot video, but I didn't premiere it. And it's currently on, I don't know, like 4,500 views or something, which is fairly usual at the minute for a boot sale video at this point, like 2 days later. But if I'd have premiered that, I bet it would be on less than 1,000 views right now. So I avoid premieres. Maybe that'll help.
Thanks, guys, for putting Tam and Bell's links in. There's a few people wanting to sub, so that's good. Tommy said it takes 100 videos minimum for YouTube to really know the audience. Also, I don't know what you guys do, but until you get rolling, I wouldn't do any live or premieres. They kill the time.
Yeah, it's premieres. They've never agreed. They always perform poorly afterwards. Lisa, I pronounce it like Chris. Get in there, Adidas. I'm right.
Kathy's just setting up their first jumble trail, giving people a month's notice.
Yes, nice one.
Just got a message saying that 4 weeks isn't long enough.
Okay, how long do they want? Vincent says, do you have your own packaging video? If not, you're missing out. It would have been good if he directed you to your own video. Well, that would have been funny. I've got a few packaging videos, but yeah. People have subbed to Tom about, which is great. Thank you.
Pauline's got a good thing there. She thinks everyone should subscribe to M's Dem. Those two are so funny. So yeah, there's another one. If we can get M's Dem's link in there.
And Peter Ray says, haven't premiered for a long time, but used to occasionally to interact. I try to upload at peak times when the internet works. Yeah, just don't use Premiere. It just doesn't work, I don't think. Santa's now, oh my God, it's gone crazy tonight. Thank you everybody so much for all your super chats.
Is that our early Christmas present, Santa? Now, does Santa's mean anything?
Hashtag fan for Bell all night. Bloody hell.
Yay!
I'm going to have to get the fan, aren't I? Am I going to have to get the fan out?
Yep.
Bell says it the same as me. I think I'm winning now. Thank you, Santa. I really appreciate it.
No, that's fantastic.
Super chatted us last week as well.
Well, normally, because I always check because he's got a habit of putting his numbers to mean something, hasn't he? So.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Exactly what I was saying, Chris. Yeah, just don't premiere.
Trump says £3. Oh no, Bell needs to miss a day at putting the fan on to help Chris recover the £3.
Doughboy Dan says Bell will be able to buy a new fan soon.
Bell bought a new fan for £1 from the car boot, so I've saved money there. He just won't let me turn it on.
Right, guys, we've got a mystery box to do.
We've got the duck race. I forgot about that.
Don't panic. She's panicking.
Yeah,
we've got
nearly bedtime.
We've got plenty of time. Right, guys.
I'll tell him about 9 new subs.
It's heavy, this one.
It ain't heavy. It's your brother.
Right. That's heavy. You can lean back in now. You're getting out of shot. Hello, babe. Hello, gorgeous.
You just want to say hello to your fans.
Who's that? Look, who's that? There, look. There.
Hey.
You can have a new biscuit as well. You can have some treats with all the super chats.
Oh, yeah, we'll get you some treats for that.
Some treats.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, get down. Yeah. Go on, Cookie's bed.
It's too warm. You can't sit on my knees today.
Go on. Right, guys, we've got it's mostly pop culture stuff. A few other little bits and bobs. Not today, Cooks. Not today. And there's over 40 items in this box. Some you can resell, some you can keep, some you can gift. There's a real mixed bag in here. You can ask Delboy Dan, M's Den. Who else has had mystery boxes? Quite a few people have had mystery boxes from us, and I don't think anyone's ever been disappointed. So, over 40 items. Who wants to start the bidding? Okay, I'll give you some sneak peeks.
Kathy's already set you off at 20 quid.
Oh, okay. Kathy's on 20 quid. Thank you, Kathy. I'll give you some sneak peeks. I've got, how about this? I've got a purple t-shirt here, and the pocket says, "Believe in the journey." I'll get it out and you can see it. The pocket says, "Believe in the journey." I need to remind everybody, UK only. Postage and packing is free. Please only bid if you intend to buy and pay. It really is.
Yes, please.
It's important.
And you know something? I did notice actually last week, somebody was putting that in the chat while we were doing it. So I think people had already started to kind of wonder if it was going to go a bit pear-shaped.
So I've got a stack of t-shirts in here. There's some eBay merch. There's some eBay merch in here. There's a notebook there. A nice little thing.
The Tonks did put an offer in a 30, but then I think Kathy has come back in a 36.
I've got no room here. Can't open. There we go. There's some Blu-rays. I've got a mug there, Disney mug. What about one of these? What is this?
Do you mind? Be careful what you're joking about. He said, "Will you sign the stuff?" I'm joking.
What is this little fella? Who's that little fella? What else have I got? There's some Pop Figures box. There's at least 2 in here. There's maybe a loose Pop figure. There's some Harry Potter. There's a Build-A-Bear.
Ooh, it's a cuddly toy.
What's that? I've got all kind over 40 items. The Dave is on 40 quid.
Delboy Dan said there was a good mix in these box.
There we go. Thank you, Delboy Dan. There's some graphic novels. What is this? I've got 2 graphic novels here.
Cameron Bell said, signing both your blood or we won't bid.
All right.
Jesus, do you want our blood now?
This is one of the graphic novels. Sorry, you can't see it.
Monkey Thrifter's coming at 41.
I think Monkey Thrifter Peter's had one before, hasn't he? But
yeah.
He's going for it.
Fix It said, if it's not broken, I'm not bidding. We can break it for you if you wish.
Why are people wanting broken stuff?
Because Fix It fixes things.
Oh. I can see a New Era hat, the women's hat, and it is a World Series hat from 2007. There's something from Guardians of the Galaxy. So there you go. It's not much of a mystery anymore. I told you everything.
You might as well have just shown it all.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Kathy's coming at 42.
Thank you, Kathy. You're the highest bidder at the minute.
It's getting warm in here, isn't it?
It is. I'm boiling. I couldn't open the window because what?
I bet there's a hole in my t-shirt.
Oh, I'll say that.
Monkey Drifter's coming at 43.
43 for the Monkey Fist. Don't forget, this is free postage. This box cost me about 7 quid to post. So if you take that off your bid, then that's how much is coming in. What else can I tell you? I'm not telling you anymore. There's a mug here.
Yeah. I know.
I'll show you this one. It is a vintage, by the looks of it, Disney Jungle mug. Vintage mug.
He's not actually got competition from Monkey Drifter.
Right. Come on, guys. Get your final bids in. If this goes for £43, this is mental. This is less than £1 an item. That's crazy.
Santa said he's thinking of bidding so Chris can send it to Emsem just to see another unboxing video from Paul and Marie.
I'm guessing the Monkey Thrifter will do a video as well. 45 from Kathy. Any advances on 45? 654 subs for Tam and Bell. That's good.
Affinity is coming at 46.
Ooh, 46.
I don't know if it's
Nafanify.
I said that completely
Nafinity.
wrong. I know. I don't know.
Right, come on. We'll start wrapping this up. There's over 40 items in here. That is a crazy price, and it weighs about 6 or 7 kilos. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm going to put this back.
And he's going to try not to destroy the whole studio.
I'm just worried about ET at the minute. Oh, Cookie's sat there now. Cookie, move your bum. Come on, Cook.
We've got Cherry Jane at 48.
Move your bum.
Oh, Cherry Jane's added a
Cookie.
name. Cherry Jane Joyce.
Oi! She ain't for budging. She won't move.
Chris has literally got the box rested on the dog.
Thank you. She wouldn't move.
Ow! Yes, the Cherry Jane's the highest bidder now at 48.
Okay, right. Going once, Cherry Jane, 48 quid. That is a Cherry, you're going to love this stuff for 48 quid. That's about £1 an item by the time postage comes off it. So Monkey Thrifter is out. So it looks like Cherry's going to get this for £48.
Unless the mum outbids her.
Oh, yeah, Kathy. Okay, we're going once, £48. Babs at the Attic's coming in at 49. That's Tam just bid 654. Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? That'd be funny. Okay, going once, Babs at the Attic, 49 quid, free postage. Any more for any more? We're gonna call this. We're gonna go twice in a minute.
Get typing it in.
Yeah, I'll get typing it in. Going twice, £49, Babs at the Attic. I'm gonna start typing in the chat.
Kathy's coming at 50.
Ooh. Oh, Cherry's bidding
Cherry
50.
bidding 50.
Okay. Going once to Cherry at 50. There she is.
There she is.
Going twice to Cherry at 50. And I'm about to put this hammer down. If someone else comes in, I'll start that countdown again. Get your finger off. Your finger off.
Let me press the button.
I'm playing the game.
Let me press the button. Cherry, it's yours.
She's pressed it. You're sacked.
Yay!
You're sacked. That's it. Well done to Cherry. It looks like Cherry's got it.
Look, Babs had given it to Cherry anyway before we even put the hammer down.
There you go.
It's all good.
Well done, Cherry. 50 squids.
You're welcome.
I'll have words with her later.
I've been a naughty girl. You're going to punish me later.
Jesus. Okay, Cherry, send me a message. You know where I am on Instagram, so we'll talk about how to wrap that up. What else have we got to do? The duck race.
Yeah, the duck race, and then
thank you everyone for bidding and taking part. Appreciate it.
And then we'll go for the showers again.
Look at me, I'm drifting.
And somebody said earlier in the chat, I hope you've got fans on. We literally can't have fans on. They're too noisy on the lives.
No.
So we've got to sit here and die. Be grateful Belle didn't put the hammer down on Kathy's 20 bid. Yeah.
She would do it, huh?
It's a birthday treat. Oh, when's your birthday, Cherry?
There's a lot of presents in there. That's a great birthday present, by the way. Right, we've got the duck race to do, and then I think I've done everything that I wanted to do. There was a little tiki update. Should we just do a quick tiki update before the duck race? Here we go. Okay. Whoa! Oh, jeepers creep. Oh, what's going on? What's going on here?
You're pressing things for the fun of it.
I know. Keep looking for your tiki treasure, guys. And even if you're not in the UK, it's fine. Just use the hashtag UK Tiki Treasure on Instagram and share your finds when it comes to tikis. There has been something else added to the hashtag, which I'm just looking for on Instagram. We're going to get Jason back on the show in a couple of weeks. He messaged me this week saying, do you want me to come back on? And we're going to review all the tiki stuff that you've all found. And Jason's going to give his opinion, say what he thinks things are worth, what the origins are of some of the stuff that we've found, because he knows all that stuff. This has been added. It's from Galanis Picker on Instagram. There you go. I think they're bookends actually, but it doesn't have to be a mug, by the way. It can be anything tiki, but I think they're bookends, or they look like it. I don't know what. So yeah, keep an eye Yeah, that's the only one that's been added this week. So just one addition. And we'll get Jason on again in a couple of weeks to review all the stuff that we found. Have we looked at that one?
Tonk says tiki don't exist. They've looked everywhere.
Tonk's Boutique, actually, talking of Tonks, posted this on the hashtag, saying it's not tiki, but it maybe looked a little bit like tiki, but it's not.
Belle said they've still not found a tiki.
Keep looking.
Sam found awesome dragon mugs will interview you to see if you think it's tiki or not.
Well, if you want, just stick it on the UK Tiki Treasure hashtag on Instagram, and we'll talk about it on the live when Jason comes on, and he'll probably just say it's not tiki, but
Chevy's seen them online, but not in real life yet. Not out in the wild.
Keep looking. We're going to go a few more weeks yet before we round it up, but Santa says I'm in the same boat, can't find them anywhere. I would have thought he would have found some.
Cameron thinks it's a conspiracy. So does Mr. Diggs, no such thing. Oh, Helen says we found 2, possibly 3 there out there.
Helen, have you posted those on Instagram?
Thomas Cosich said that's not TK, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
Helen.
I wonder if, I'm not sure if they've got loads in there, but if you've not posted them yet, Helen, I might have missed it, but please put them on Insta.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's our Tiki update. We've done everything apart from the duck race, so I'm going to get ready. Babes, are you going to do the commentary?
Go for it.
Okay. Let me. You keep.
My last bit of energy that I've got, I will use in commentating this duck race, which all you do is take the piss out of me because you say I do crap. But the people that matter tell me I do good. So they're the ones I'm going to listen to.
Okay.
It's heavy, this thing.
Yeah. I'll hold it for you.
I'm supposed to hold it for you?
I don't know, depends what you're up to.
I've got a right sweaty bottom.
That's my chair, babe. I have to sit on that every day.
Good luck. It's moist.
Right. Get the baby wipes out when we're done. Don't want moist bottom on my chair.
Got a sweaty butt crack on there.
Oh, stop it. That'll be the last super chat we ever get.
I don't know. We know how well things like this sell.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Bit of bargain bell sweat.
Anyone want to buy this chair? I don't want it anymore. Moist, yeah. It's not a good word, is it?
It's a horrible word. It's a horrible
Thanks,
word.
Glamours. Cheers. And thank you guys so much for your super chats.
What do you want today? I don't know. What's the matter?
Okay. Let me share the screen. We ready for this?
What's the prize?
Oh, prize. You probably already know.
Thanks. Who asked that, Tom?
The prize is a Chupa Chup t-shirt with that on the back. It's a size medium, and the little Donald Duck vinylmation.
Cherry James is chested me fumigating or putting on the dark web.
Yeah, get some good money on that on Facebook. Bell sweaty crap. Yeah. So there you go. It's a double prize tonight for whoever wins.
Literally, cookie, that's claws on my leg.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen.
And she's got doggy breath. Yeah, doggy panty breath in your face.
Okay, right, we're ready.
Right, here goes nothing. How many ducks have we got in? A lot by the looks of it.
Shall we use the music, the live and kicking music?
Quietly though.
Okay, let's turn it down to 20.
Right down.
Okay, there we go. All right, we're ready. You're going to introduce it? Ready?
All right, folks, get your ducks to the starting line. Limber them up a little bit and get ready to swim. On your mark, get set, Swim! And there's a huge amount all out at once, but I've got Limelight Vinty up at the front with Tap Pedal and Stage Action. We have Jason and Twistle there with John B and Monkey Drifter. Monkey Drifter is holding it at the front at the minute, but we've got Bang Bang Duck coming up at the back and Carol McDonald, Mr. Diggs. We've got Tam and Bell giving it a good little swim there. The Legend is there. We've got 980. Oh, Lana is making a good swim for it. We've got Joanne Noble at the top and Nespresso. And who is that clown? Fix It for Reselling. At the bottom, we've got Cafe and Tom's Boutique and Legend Reseller. Is that? We've got Peter Ray. Oh, Cherry J. Cherry J's going for a second week, is she? We've got Peter Ray, who's just holding it at the front there, and Kimmy Kitty. We've got Soul Steps, who's given a sneaky peek little up in the bear suit. Mrs. Stationery and stuff was up there, but has now dropped back. We've got Armsy. We've got Mr. Diggs. We've got Paula and a.k.a. Louisa Bear. Why such long names? We have Monkey Fish, who's giving it a good no, and I can't see who's still there. It's Mr. Diggs. We have Steve Jackson and Brooke and Peter Ray still there. Helen Craddock, oh, she's pushing the lead, and so is Kimmy Kitty. Now, Tori has said she would like to win, and she's given it a good swim there. Is anyone going to come up from the back? Tap Pedal is just taking a good swim for it, and so is Andy Dare. No, we've got a lead at the moment with, I was going to say Soul Steps, but he's slowly dropping back, and Kathy is holding it in there. Paul Profiteer was up there, but it's now gone again. Sarah Sewing Shed, nope, too fast. We're down to the last 19 seconds. Who is going to give this final push? Tori is just swimming along there. Oh my god, that is so rude. Come on, Tori, you can do this. Tori, have you taken too much of a lead?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Is she going to get pipped at the post? Oh no, Tori, no, you were so close. Who is going to do it? It's going to be Once Love Treasures. It's Once Love Treasures. Oh no, Tori, I really thought it was yours. But well done, Once Love Treasures.
Oh, Tori was leading for ages. That is so typical.
Oh, bless.
That is so typical.
Tori literally put in the chat, I want to win. Hope I win. I thought your wish was coming true then, Tori. But
so close.
Well done, Once Love Treasures. Oh.
There you go. Once Love Treasures wins the duck race. Send me a message, guys, on Facebook or Instagram, and I will get these off to you on Wednesday in the post. I'll put that with the mystery box for Cherry.
Once Love Treasures, yeah. Woohoo! Well done. Good effort for everybody else. Better luck next week.
Peter Ray said, I actually saw my duck more than once. One day, Peter. Peter loves ducks, by the way, everybody. Peter's a big fan of ducks.
Oh, and well, when you officially win, we need to make sure
we'll make sure he gets
a duck.
A proper duck.
A proper duck. Not a real duck.
Well,
not a real duck, but a proper duck.
Message you in a bit. Okay, thanks, guys. You finally won. Stu said, I think it's Chris's sneeze blew Tori's duck backwards. Yeah, rerun.
Bill the Moon says it's always a plain yellow duck. Is it always a plain yellow duck that wins?
Is it? Oh, conspiracy. I wonder if we should check that.
Yeah.
So whoever gets a plain yellow duck, you could be a winner. Right. Glamour's just posted a 1K vid. That was quick. She must have had that ready. Remember when I won the first raffle and everyone said it was a fix? Remember that. Totally remember that.
Well, that wasn't it. The jacket, the orange.
I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was the orange jacket, wasn't it?
Oh, back in the good old days of the raffles.
Oh, now are we going to do a quick test of your theory about the intro hellos? Should we do a quick test?
How do we do that? Just rhyme off
pick
a load of names.
Pick a point in the chat and rhyme off a load of names. Let's put the music at 30, which is lower than last time. Right,
no,
we're going to...
30 was what you had it
no,
on.
No, I had it on 35 last time.
No, and then I told you to turn it down. You put it to 30, and it was still too loud.
I'll put it at 25. The duck race is quite quiet.
Right,
okay. Guys, we're going to do a tester for the 2 minutes of fame because Belle reckons she's got a better way of doing it. So are we ready? Hey, everybody. This is our new 2 minutes of fame Over to Val. Here we go.
And well, we've got Vinted, we've got Alan Bell, Helen Craddock, Rory, Andrew Spencer, Peter Ray, Alan Starbuck, Bell Craft Corner, Mr. Diggs, the Tommy Bernard, the Tommy Bernard, Matt Bell, Helen Craddock, Lindsay and Alvin, Elboy Dan. We've got Flex One, Fluffnell, Glamour's Closet, PK, Bang Bang Duck, Laura Ra, Kathy, Absolutely Active, Lindsay and Alvin, Santa Claus, Ivy Julie Harvey, Auntie Boo, Lana, Tonks Boutique, Joanne Noble, Limelight Vintage, Terry Jane, George Ellison. Come on. Deborah was saying hello to everybody. That's what we normally say. Stu Mandra, Once Loved Treasures, Lisa, The Dave, the Monkey Thrifter. God, I've got a sweat on.
Keep going.
Vincent
Doesn't matter if you
Lees.
repeat. We're only practicing.
Emsden, Tam and Bell, Lindsay and Alvin, the Monkey Thrifter. Monkey Thrifter's going to get named loads of times. Nafanifih, I cannot say that name. Cherry Jane, Babs at the Attic Game. Oliver Ian, Bellboy Dan, Bang Bang Duck, Emsden, Bell's Corner, The Dave.
Keep going.
It's 2 minutes this week. It goes on forever. Auntie Boo, Cherry Jane, Kathy, Peter Ray.
You're doing well. It's good. It's
Helen
better.
Craddock, Glamour's Closet, Bills and Moon. It's easier at the beginning because everyone's named.
Yeah, everyone's new, aren't they? Keep going.
Delboy Dan, Laura Ra, Paul the Profiteer. Everyone needs to say hello. Alan Starbuck. Has it finished yet?
Nearly.
Why? Tam and Bell, Cherry Jane, Kathy, Laura Ra, Helen Craddock, Once Loved Treasure.
Here we go.
Paul the Profiteer.
That's it. Way! That's it.
I think we should do that and
Yeah.
people's names don't go
I
up.
agree. Well done.
Because if we did that
Well
at the
done.
beginning,
Aren't you good? Aren't you good?
I'm sweater. If we did that at the
Sweaty.
beginning, we could get so many more people's
Yeah.
hellos in.
What do you think, guys? I think that worked a lot better. I'll hold my hands up. What I thought was going to work just didn't work.
Yeah, I think we just need to do a quick fire, bang, 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 bang. And so if you want to be in the Hall of Fame or whatever we've just called it, 2 minutes of fame, you need to make sure you're in early.
Yeah.
And you stick an hello
And
in.
you're going to just get it, do it in order, like as many.
I'm going to start at the top and we're going to see how many we can get done in those 2 minutes.
Great. I thought that would look really good. And I'm going to replay that when we finish and have a look. This could replace the duck race. The last name Bell calls out wins a prize. There you go. Aaron says that wasn't bad.
Yeah. It was a bit annoying because I was having to repeat names over and over and over again. But at the beginning, when everyone said hello, it's a lot easier to go down and just pick out.
Delboy Dan says that was better.
Yeah.
Lindsay and Alvin had 3 shout-outs. Tori says yes, a lot better.
Bell was best. Woohoo!
Bell was best. Chris was useless. Thanks.
It sounds tiring without stopping for breath. That was probably a lot harder because I was trying to find names to say instead of the same ones. So it will be easier at the beginning.
Tonk says you need ANJP microphone so we can hear Bell. Well, maybe what we can do is when you're doing your 2 minutes of fame, we'll pull the microphone down and she can have it right there, like so you can hear it really well.
Just use the megaphone.
Chris says can boil an egg in 2 minutes. There's a few things you can do in 2 minutes according to her.
We'll test it out to the theme tune.
No, we're not. People will not be able to listen to that again without thinking of things. Tam and Bell says, Chris, what happened to the Instagram pre-show? To be honest with you, Tam, I forgot about doing it. I did one today. I just said hello to everyone. I said, don't forget, come on the show tonight.
Fix it for reselling. I still missed them.
Did you?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
She won't do when it's real.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'll be in a doghouse.
It'll be all right on the night.
I'm louder anyway, Lisa. But the problem is, right, because the microphone's up here, when Belle's reading it out down here...
I need to remember to be like...
Well, you know, what I'll do is I'll pull it down and You can talk more into the mic. But yeah, when she's looking down, it's directional, so it's not as good. Anyway, listen, I think we're done for this week. It's been a cracking show. So many super chats from everybody. Thank you all so much for everyone who super chatted. For everyone who turned up, thank you as well. I think we got like 150, 160 in the chat tonight. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show.
I saw us at 162.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad. I think 190 is a new record, actually. But 160 is great.
Yeah. And thank you for all your support with the other channels that we've managed to boost their figures a little bit. And especially Glamour's Closet.
Oh, and Tam and Bell as well, of course.
Yeah, and Tam and Bell.
Keep going, guys. Don't give up. You've got to power through the quiet times.
Yeah, so don't forget each week, guys, if you've got a channel and you want us to try and boost it, or we can, promote you a little bit and get your figures up, go for it. We're all for sharing the love.
What have we got on the channel this week? We've got a lunchtime live later in the week, probably like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So look out for that. There'll be a boot sale video at the weekend. There may be another video this week in between. We'll see. I'm not sure where I'm up to. And that is pretty much it. The prize for next week. Let's see what the duck race prize is for next week before we finish. I'll have to consult my list.
And we haven't done the plug. We do it every week. Don't forget movie chats on Thursday.
Yeah, movie chats Thursday.
Go join the Steves.
We'll have to give them a really good plug to channel plug next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Santa's you're up next for your prize next week.
Woohoo.
And Santa obviously is in the States in North Carolina. So he's going to send the prize from the USA wherever it needs to go.
That's brilliant.
It's probably going to end up in the UK, just law of averages says it's going to end up in the UK, most likely. So thanks so much, Santa, for that. What I'll do is, it's a duck planter, by the way, a duck planter. I'll put a picture on YouTube this week sometime of what the prize is. But Santa's up next. And thank you as well to everyone who's put prizes up for the duck race. They're still coming in.
Yeah, it's never how we intended it to be,
no.
But,
it's weird how things just pan out, isn't it?
Clearly you want the duck race this badly.
Just to give you an idea of what people have donated for the duck race prizes, we've still got coming up M's Den, Car Boot Chris, Santa, Glamour's Closet, Mr. Diggs, Del Boy Dan, Little Steve, Kathy, and Anya Double Karma. They've all donated prizes over the next few weeks. So thanks, everyone.
Yeah, brilliant. And we've still got a little.
We've still got a couple more.
We've still got a little row of prizes here as well.
So that is it. We've dragged out this ending for long enough. Let's call it a night. Thanks, everyone. I hope you have lots more sales this week and the hot weather doesn't affect you too badly.
But don't forget, as hard as you're working, make sure you play just as hard as well.
Ooh.
There's no point in doing it.
Oh, and listen out for the going live outro.